Tabled in his name, Neil McAvoy.
Llywydd, too many people talk Wales down. I'm here to talk our country up, to talk about our potential, to talk about living in a place where the Welsh dream can become a reality. Now, the Welsh National Party has a vision of our Welsh dream. We can live in a nation where there is good quality housing for all, people owning their own homes. A Wales where people with good ideas can create businesses and jobs. Where we can be an outward-looking country, connected to the world. Cardiff used to be the second biggest port in the world. Our Welsh ports can thrive again, shipping top quality Welsh produce around the world. But this reality for Wales will not happen whilst our ability to make our own decisions is so limited. I regret the failures of successive Labour governments in Wales, but my biggest regret is that we as a nation are still denied the opportunity to govern ourselves. Government by the people. It's an old concept called democracy. There are two particular areas where we should have taken control already, which is the focus of my amendment. They're both where in Scotland and in the north of Ireland, they already have control, but it's denied to us in Wales. Firstly, on air passenger duty. It's ridiculous that control over this still resides with London. The reason we don't have control over this tax is because Bristol Airport doesn't like it. They don't like the idea that a Welsh airport could be more competitive. So an entire nation is denied control over air passenger duty because one medium-sized city outside of Wales doesn't like it. It's an incredible situation. There's justice in Wales. I find it, again, incredible that we don't have justice devolved, especially when we pay 40% of the bill. Attempting to be just and trying to ensure justice is at the heart of what any government should be doing. But this Welsh Government has no control over justice. We can make Welsh laws in this place, but we do not have a Welsh legal jurisdiction. We cannot align our social and health needs with justice. We arrive in strange situations where Welsh people have higher rates of imprisonment than any other country in Western Europe. We've also got super prisons, where we actually have to import prisoners from outside of Wales to fill the spaces. But if you're a woman, it's impossible to go to jail in Wales because there are no women's prisons. And that means you'll be sent outside of your country, where your family have to travel long distances to visit you. So these are my real regrets. And yes, the Welsh Government could be doing much, much better. But the long-term interests of our nation will be served through Welsh sovereignty. Sovereignty for the individual, the community and national sovereignty. A Wales where people have power over their own lives, where communities can decide what happens in each community, and where we decide as a nation how we live. Now, there are people calling for this place to be abolished, but how we are governed is a matter for people who live in Wales. And I say to Neil Hamilton here, to my right, who is moving the amendment to abolish the Welsh Assembly, if there were a referendum, you wouldn't even be able to vote because you live in England.
I could buy a house.
You'd be very welcome to buy a house.
I could leave my wife.
There is a Wales that we must create. There is a Wales that we can build. So let's get it done. Diolch yn fawr.